Alright, so I'm just gonna do a basic little review of these two Cannondale CAADXs that I picked up. The silver one, the road bike one I got like about 3 months ago. This one I just got last week or so. I'm pretty excited that I mean, I didn't know this, but I was pretty excited to find out that the CAADX came in a gravel or cross version, I guess in this case. So I wanted to kind of give like a little difference review. I know that there is a difference by just looking at it already. They're not really, it's like a first initial look into these two older bikes and kind of what to expect. Something I was drawn onto was that the CAADX, I'm going to mainly review the CAADX differences. It has eyelits. What are eyelits? It's these little threaded holes where you can install like a rack or something like that. So I thought that was pretty cool because you know, I have my GT grade and it doesn't have anything like this. I could probably do a separate video to kind of compare the two, but just for the review of this, I'm gonna build these two bikes up. I'm probably gonna be swapping parts back and forth, so it'll be like a little mini series that I'll make, just to kind of enjoy this bike a little bit more. This one right here, the CAADX. Yeah, so it does sit a little higher. They're both 54 as well. They're both size 54. And that one's there, and then this one is right there, 54. Yeah, so they're both 54, so pretty surprising that it does sit a little higher because the bottom bracket has this be a little higher above the ground for clearance. Did a little short ride, not long enough ride, but just to kind of get an idea of how it is. And yeah, it's got fender mounts, by the way. I forgot to mention that. This is something that I've never seen, so I'm kind of excited, even though this bike's kind of old. It's got the threaded bolts, the threads right there for the eyelets, and also up here at the fork where the, for a rim brake, where the brake would be. Clearance is, these are 35s. These are some Cyclocross King 35, and they have good clearance. So let's take a look at the clearance. Yeah, so there it is. I'm probably gonna basically be putting these on. Putting some roadie tires on, some 32C Vittorias, so I'll update when the build comes. And then this bike is gonna remain in my stable. It's good. These two, comparing the two of these, they both, this one that I'm shaking, came with a Sram Force 10-speed group set, so Cannondale doesn't really cheap out on their groups, so they actually come with the complete group. So you'll get the brakes, front derailleur, rear derailleur, shifters, all in one package. And no, not surprising, but this one as well, the ultegra early first generation model, I don't know what the numbers are, but the ultegra Hydro, it's equivalent to it doesn't say ultegra, but then this is equivalent to the ultegra. It comes with the I'm gonna switch the ultegra rear and front derailleur. And yeah, I'm gonna basically just wanted to kind of make a video. It's been a minute, so kind of probably, and the gearing is 4636. This one I put a 4630, so I'll probably swap it around. Yeah, I just wanted to make a video to kind of highlight this bike because it's something that I did not come to expect. Plus I like the green, so that's why I picked it up. These two bikes are pretty cheap. Not gonna say the price, but I guess I'll say it. I got this one for $740 and I got this one for $750. Yeah, so I know I did a little modification on this one. This one, it's still original. The seat is pretty cushy. This one, weight, I don't have a scale with me right now, but the weight is about, I think it came out to like 16 pounds. This one, it feels a little heavier, so maybe it feels like maybe 19, 20. But I'll try to get a scale once I'm done and weigh it out and, you know, do all that number games. So yeah, so other than that, yeah, this bike's pretty good. I look forward to riding it more as a roadie and commuting with it during the colder months, like rainy season months. All right.